Hey guys, welcome to the video, and this is a beginner's guide for farming, and in this one I'm going to show how to build an activated indium farm. You've got to make sure on your starship you've got this indium drive installed so you can get to the blue star systems where you'll find the activated indium, and on your multi-tool you need to have your survey device installed so that you can scan for hotspots. So in the galaxy map here you're looking for the blue star systems, but they actually look more white than blue, but it's these ones here. Just try and find yourself one like this that's got several planets in it, so you've got a good chance of getting the activated indium found, and just jump in. So once you've reached the system, just scan a few of the planets, see which ones have activated indium. There might be more than one, and there's no right or wrong way. I'm just trying to find myself a planet that looks like it won't have 1,000 storms per hour, basically. There's going to be storms, but the planets that have the weather storms plus the the wind effects, or shall I say the tornadoes, they're the ones for me that are a bit of a pain in the ass, because you get sucked up in the tornadoes and you're trying to build and it's just, well, it speaks for itself. But this one here, that's the sort of planet I'm looking for, and it has activated indium, so we're going to buzz down to this planet and check it out. Now we've landed, we're going to look for a S-class hotspot. Before Origins I would have said any class would have done, but because they've nerfed the farming, you need a S-class to get the maximum amount out of the hotspot, because you can only have so many extractors operating at the same time. Just located this S-class hotspot. I'm going to get in a bit closer to analyze it. Hopefully it's indium. Which it is. Lovely. I'm going to put down a safe beacon so that we can easily find this hotspot again. Once I've done that, I'm going to need to find an electromagnetic hotspot to power the base. If you look on screen, or if you look in the description below, you'll see a link to a video I've done for locating hotspots a lot easier, because you can actually use the sound to help get you going in the right direction for the type of hotspot you're looking for. So I've just found myself C-class. With the electromagnetic hotspots, it doesn't matter what class it is, you just might need a few more electric pylons to get whatever power you required. So here we go. I'm going to lay down another safe beacon here so that I can easily find this area. Once I've done that, I'm going to demonstrate to you that you can't find out how far away the other hotspot is. That's the indium hotspot. It doesn't tell you the distance. Even if you go into here and look for mining deposits, it's picking up another one over this side. So what I'm going to do now is call in my starship and then go back to the other hotspot, and then I can see the distance. I actually should have left my starship on the other side, but there you go. I'm now right next to the indium hotspot. I'm looking through the visor, looking at my ship, and you can see it's 862 U in a distance, which is too far away to build out to, so we'll have to extend the base limits. I'm going to crack on and start this side, and then I'm going to build out to the EM hotspot later, I think. I'm going to build myself a base computer. Oh, incidentally, if you look on screen now or in the description below, you'll see another video I did showing in more detail how to extend your base limits. So base computer down here, as you can see, claim the base. Then I'm going to go over to here and start building the farm for you. I've drawn up this floor plan just to try and make it easier for you to understand, because post Origins you have to farm in a certain way now, whereas your extractors and storage must be in their own separate areas and they cannot be crisscrossed at any point. Otherwise your extraction rates go right down. So as you can see, I've got 10 extractors per area and 24 storage. You can add more extractors per area, but then your extraction rate goes down. You can also add more storage per area, but then of course it's going to take a lot longer to fill up. So now we can go ahead and lay down the extractors. There's going to be 2 rows of 5. So I'm going to put both rows down here side by side and get them connected up with the electrical wiring and also the supply pipes. Cool, so that's all the extractors now built, all connected up with wires and supply pipes. So now we simply move on to laying down the storage. And again, it's a simple... I don't know if anybody here can notice the mistake I'm making. Here we go, look. I've just laid down extractors. Ooh. Now, here we go. Here's the supply depots. So, like I was saying before, we just lay these down. I'm going to do 6 in a row, and I'm going to do 4 rows to give us 24 storage in each section. Like I say before, make sure you connect the storage pipes to each one. You don't need electric for these. So I'm now going to lay down this second row here. I'm not doing this, I'm doing this as quickly as I can. So, and now the supply pipes. It's much easier to connect the supply pipes as you lay down each row. So lay down a row, connect up the pipes, lay down a row, connect up the pipes. Of course, remembering that you've got to connect not only the rows but each individual supply depot. So again, row to row, and then supply to supply, or shall I say storage to storage. Alright, so again, here we go, next row, quickly plonk this down. Supply pipes, row to row, and then storage to storage. So we have 4 rows now, and on to the next one. And I just wanted to show you one thing. I forgot something very crucial here. A supply pipe from the extractors to the storage. Otherwise you're not going to get anything stored. So now I've shown you that, I'm going to time-lapse the video again just to make it a bit shorter once I've got all the storage in place and everything's all connected up. So I've got all the extractors and all the storage. It's all connected up to each other the way it should be. So here's just a quick overview to show how it's turned out. Everything's all separate, all the sections are completely separate. Now all I have to do is connect up the power. So that's me now got my base extended over to the EM hotspot. I don't know if you remember, it was about 860 U from the Indium hotspot. Putting some flooring down here, and then I'm going to put a few rows of the electric pylons down and start creating electric for the base. I don't know if you remember, I put down a link for the base extending video that I did before. I'm going to put it down again just so that you've got it, in case you're wondering how I managed to get my base so far away from the base computer. Just going to clear out the area. It's probably easier just to use a terrain manipulator and use the flattened part, but there you go. Right, so into the build view again, crack on laying these down. Okay, I'm done with the pylons. I think that's enough. Probably a little bit more than I need, but too much is a good thing, I suppose. At least I don't have to come back and add more, which incidentally, if you add pylons and then it's not enough, then just go back and add a few more. So we shall connect everything to the pylons. Then it's a matter of going back over to where the indium extractors are and connecting them to the electric as well. So I'm back at the indium side, and I have an electric line over here somewhere. Just need to hook that up to the extractors. And I don't know if you've noticed, it's red. So somewhere along from the EM hotspot there's a break in my wires, which I'm now going to have to find out. It's just a matter of going back along and checking where there's a break. So I've come all the way back to the very last cuboid room before the actual EM hotspot, and as you can see here, I forgot to connect this one to the cuboid room that's right next to the EM hotspot, so I shall go ahead and do that now, and we should have power back at the extractors. Well, once I connect them up we will anyway. I can do that from here. Everything's gone blue, and hopefully that's everything. Here we are back at the indium hotspot. As you can see, this wire is now blue, so I've fixed the break, and we'll just continue the wire down over to the extractors. Remember, the wire can only be so long, so you're going to have to you know, lay it, put a break in it somewhere, and then continue the wire. So, moment of truth. I'm going to put this right in the middle here, and then add each section to it from there. Straight away, they're all going. Next section. There we go, everything's gone blue, everything's working. Everything's all done. Alrighty, so I'm just stopping the video here to show you the current extraction rate, which is 345 an hour. You can get a lot more out of an S-Class hotspot like this. Here's a link to a video for my Octafarm, just to show you. And here's the value of the indium that this farm is producing, times 4, which is giving you just over 1.5 million, and that's every 9 hours and 11 minutes. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and make any comments, and if you want to see more of my videos in the future, please hit that subscribe button. Okay, take care, catch you in the next one.